In today's video, we're putting the first 6 of our 2025 deer hunts all in one place. I mean, we're not even 4 months into season yet, and it has been crazy. I don't know which one I like more. That one there is a little bit bigger. This one here got some moose blood in it. I'm not sure. The season started up in West Virginia where we put down a doe with Andrew from Country Road Outdoors. But from the day after we got back to Oklahoma, deer were dropping. I mean, it seemed like every time we went to the woods, we laid a deer down. Now, this is not one of those videos where you watch for 50 minutes and see one deer hit the ground. This is one of those videos where a deer is going to hit the ground about every 10 minutes. And it's going to be everything from big bucks with a mini crossbow to an extremely crazy neck shot my son pulled off with a Marlin 44 Magnum. So let's start with this guy right here and just go from there. Today's video, we're rotating out the crossbows. If y'all been following the channel, y'all already know that I've been using William Tell's full-size collapsible scout bow, and I've killed a couple does with it. One big doe out there at my cabin and then another one here in town. I've also killed a couple deer already this year with their reverse draw mini striker, one all the way up in West Virginia with Mr. Andrew from Country Road Outdoors, and then another one here in town that I don't even know if y'all have seen yet. Anyways, we got some big old bucks out there at the cabin, and they've been coming into a feeder. So tomorrow morning, we're gonna get out there and see if we can get on them. And if y'all are watching this, you know we've already drawn some blood. I mean, it's a done deal. So y'all just post up and see how it plays out. It's been a while since I broke that one out right there. That's William Tell's forward draw bow, but it has 150-pound reinforced limbs. Also got it rigged up with this detachable buttstock. I need to shoot it. It's been sitting on a shelf for like a year and a half. I don't think I used it at all last year, but some of y'all been sending me emails like, what happened to the forward draw 150? I don't know, the reverse striker was working so good last year that I just never put it down. So I really need to shoot it to make sure it's sighted in. We can't take it out to the woods without shooting it once or twice, you know? And then we'll go from there. We're gonna start close, because like I said, it's been sitting on the shelf for, I don't know, I think the last deer I shot was in January of like 23, and it's, what is it, October of 25 now? It's been a while since I used it. Hey, that's still shooting pretty. Let me run in and get one with a lighted knock so y'all can see a little better. And I'm also gonna get, just let me run in, grab another arrow, I'll be right back. All right, I got me another arrow. Let's back up a little bit. I'm gonna be shooting about 12, 15 yards tomorrow. Y'all check this out. Put the Montech on there. I know y'all heard me gripe a lot about the Montechs because they're so expensive, but I had a couple left from last year in the box, and I'm gonna sharpen one of them up and use it tomorrow, because this bow, it's not quite shooting as hard as the reverse draw striker, and I want a cut-on contact broadhead when I'm shooting. I'm going after some bucks too, so they're a little heavier bodied, and I want to make sure that I got something that'll punch them hard. Let's let this car pass. We're at about, I don't know, 12, 14 yards. So let me shoot this field tip one more time. We'll shoot it at the bottom right dot, and then we'll shoot the Montech. Stuck it. This one got a lighted knock on it. Let's check out that fancy fletching work. Custom arrow I made just for myself. These are our 14-inch stainless steel bolts right here. So let's shoot at the bottom. Let's shoot at the bottom left dot now with a Montech. It's a little lower with the broadhead. Let me try that one more time. That should get the job done. All right, so first thing in the morning, we're gonna go out to the cabin and see if we can get on some of these bucks. There's like a little basket rat 8, and then there's a big one that I'm not gonna show you because I don't want to make the neighbors mad. And I don't know, a couple spikes. We'll just see what shows up. Oh, it is the next morning, and up until about 5 minutes ago, I was just flat excited about it. The wind's right, everything should be good. I made it out here before the sun come up, which hasn't happened in a couple trips. The last couple times, I got up like 4:45, got to nursing a pot of coffee, and didn't make it out here till after the sun came up. It's, I don't know, one of them things. I'm over 40 now. But this morning, I choked down the coffee and came out here, and everything was going great. until I got to the cabin. I had to go to the bathroom. And I thought, that's fine. I got a cabin out here. It's got a bathroom. I didn't take into consideration that my adult daughter has taken up residency there. And let me tell you, it's not the hunting cabin that I remembered. My goodness, as soon as I opened the door, I thought I was walking into a Bath and Body Works store. Man, and in the 4 or 5 minutes I spent in there, it wasn't very long, I smelled like a hybrid cross between a Bath and Body Works and a Sally's Beauty Supply. I mean, that stuff sticks to you. As long as the wind holds out, we should be okay. But if the wind shifts at all, we're busted. I don't know. We're just gonna go down here and get in the stand and hope for the best. We'll hope the wind holds out. Now, I made it down to the stand. The wind was holding out. Everything was looking good. But I had no idea that as I was waiting for this feeder to go off, I was not the only one. Real quick, while this buck's taking his sweet time, we're going to go ahead and do this week's members shout out. This week it goes to Mr. Greg Ritchie. We appreciate all of our subscribers and really appreciate all our members, but Mr. Greg, I appreciate it. I just wanted to personally say thank you. After watching this buck for more than 7 minutes, he finally got into a position where I was ready to shoot him. But there was just one little twig and leaf in the way, and instead of waiting on him to take a step forward, I decided to lean for it. And oh man, I almost blew it. But for some reason, he decided to make a circle and come back. And if that surprises you, well, quite frankly, it did me too. He's gonna go down. He's gonna go down. What just happened? He's down right there. I've never even got a picture of that buck with the 150-pound forward limb mini striker. That bolt, it put it clean through him. I don't get worked up too often, but I thought I blew it. He come out here and he was right there, and there was one twig in my way, and I just leaned forward a smidge to get a clear shot, and he busted and ran out. But he came back. I can't take it. I wanna go down there and look. I mean, y'all seen him when he was running off. I double lunged him for sure, and he was getting wobbly. I think he just crashed right over there. I want to give him some time, but I mean, based off what I seen, I don't think he was going too far. I am shocked, not really shocked, that little forward draw bow put that arrow smooth through that deer. I mean, smooth through him. Now, I did use a Montec. I know y'all have heard me griping about the Montecs being too expensive. I had 2 left over from last year, and I sharpened them up, and I brought them out here because I knew there was some bucks. There is actually a bigger buck than that one. I've never even gotten a picture of that one. There's a smaller basket rack buck. He came out, but I don't know if I got him on video. And then there's a bigger one than that one that I was hoping I would see. So I put the Montecs on there. I thought, man, them bucks are heavier bodied. I want something that's cut on contact, you know. And then he showed up, come running in like, I don't even know. I'm excited. We're fixing to get down. Yeah, we're fixing to get down. My wife is taking my oldest boy to work. And I told her when she got to town, holler at me. She's going to bring my youngest boy. It's Saturday morning. And we'll get him in on this action. I bet he'll be excited about that one. Last year I killed a little old buck, and I asked him, I said, what you think? He's like, well, it's big. Well, not as big as I thought it would be, but...
So they're pretty big. Well, not big as I thought they would be.
He's honest. All right, I'm excited. Let's get down and go look for him. Good night. I am actually still kind of shaken up. I don't know. Look at this arrow. Put it clean through him. That's what I am talking about. Man, everybody's always giving me a hard time about them little bows, saying they don't got enough horsepower to get it done. I am here to tell you they do. I mean, you do have to get the deer a little closer. If you're going to hunt them, they need to be inside 15 yards. But if you can get the deer inside 15 yards, they got the horsepower to do the job. Should I look for blood? Should I look for blood or just go over here to where I seen him last? Because he was crashing. Oh, look right here. Look here. Where he come around. That's where he stopped for just a second after I shot him, and he circled around. The last place I seen him, he was over here in these trees, and he stopped again. I heard him. It was a lung shot. I heard him. He was huffing like, I can't even make the noise. Trying to make the noise. Let's see. This grass is tall. I guess we'll just walk down this tractor trail. There he is. He didn't go 60 yards. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is a decent 8-point. I mean, it might not be the biggest buck in all of the United States, but for southeast Oklahoma, that is a humdinger. Humdinger. Little bow getting it done. All right, let's leave him there and run to Walmart. And good grief, my people's supposed to meet me at Walmart. Let's go get Cap. I can't not go get Cap. Looky here, we got him. He's gonna help me pick up that deer. What do you think? You ready to see a big buck?
Yeah, I have a finger guard.
He got a pistachio shell on his finger.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take the tractor down there because I'm too lazy to drag it back. Right over there, laying by that tree. He's over there. Right there, laying by that tree. Hold on. What is it? There he is. Go tell me what you think of him. Oh. Grass too tall for you. Look out now, I'm about to get smacked by the stick. What you think? What you think? Honest opinion.
Where's the wet?
Honest opinion. What do you think?
That's a boy.
Yeah, but is he big?
Yeah.
He's anticlimactic. You not excited?
I am excited.
You are? Boy, it shows. All right, like I said the last 2 or 3 videos, it's still 85 degrees. We're in the middle of October. It is hot. We ain't gonna get no cool weather, are we? All right, we're racing against the clock. We gotta get this deer clean and get him on ice. As always, I appreciate you watching.
We will catch you next time.
Next time. In today's video, we're going to take William Tell's collapsible survival bow and see if I can whack a deer with it. Now, we already know in the right hands this bow is absolutely devastating on the fish population, but we're not just real sure what it's going to do to a deer. Now, I suspect that it'll get the job done without question, but it's all theory until we actually get one on the ground. So if you're watching this, we've already drawn some blood. Just kick back and you can see for yourself how it played out. What is going on, everybody? I just got back from West Virginia and it was a screaming trip too. I shot that deer, we got it cleaned, went to church, and I drove straight through from West Virginia back to Oklahoma just in time to take my kids to school yesterday morning. It was a rough trip, I ain't gonna lie to you. But we got it done. We put down a deer in West Virginia, and now season opens up here in Oklahoma tomorrow. So I gotta run out here to the stand and touch up a few last minute things. I need to get a camera arm hung and just stuff like that so that I don't have to do it in the dark in the morning. I have a tendency to scare a whole lot of deer off trying to get everything ready in the mornings before I hunt. So we're gonna do that today. And I figured I would get over here and show y'all what this spot looked like while I was doing that, so we can just jump right into it when the sun comes up tomorrow. Sit this down here, made it to where I'm going. Got the tree stand right up yonder. Can y'all see it? And then right over here, I have a feeder set up. And looking at it, it looks like they have been wearing it out. Look at all those deer tracks down there. I mean, it is just covered up in deer tracks. Now, about the spot, we have, over on the other side of that tree line, there is a huge, like 20-acre persimmon thicket that the deer bed in. And they use this creek as just like a highway to go from that persimmon thicket to other properties, and they funnel out of these woods in different spots. And I put this feeder on this tree. I used to hunt this tree without a feeder. This is a good spot, but since we're using little crossbows and we're filming, I like to have a feeder sitting there that just gets them where I want them, gets them standing still. But this spot, you can see, it kind of funnels and nicks down naturally right in front of that tree stand. There are some pretty decent bucks. I hadn't had a camera out in probably 3 weeks, but before I took the camera down, I was getting pictures of a decent little 8-point, probably a 2-year-old, and I was getting a picture of a Mongoloid buck that I'm not even going to show y'all because I don't want the neighbors to get all worked up. I'm not going to show y'all until I get an arrow in him anyways. But he was a toad. So let me get the camera arm up in the tree. I might show y'all what it looks like from up there, and then we're gonna get out of here before we scare every deer off within 10 miles. Good grief, this happens every time I leave a tree stand up. Y'all look at this. Good night, they're all over me. The fire ants done built a nest in it. I don't got nothing to spray them out either, so I'm gonna have to fight them off tomorrow. Good night. I don't know. I ain't got no choice but to deal with them now. I'll just have to fight them. So here's what it looks like from up top. We got the feeder right there. And then we got the road that comes in front of us. That right there was the bottleneck that I used to hunt. Boy, them deer just, man, they'll come out of the woods just sporadically. They ain't no rhyme, no reason to it. I feel like I got ants on me everywhere now. From where this creek is. This wood line behind me is only about 75 yards wide, creek right in the middle of it. So they just pop out of that wood line here and there coming from that persimmon thicket to feed. You think they would just feed in the persimmon thicket, but they bed in the persimmon thicket. They probably grab them a couple persimmons on the way out, and they mosey out here to feed here and there. And this is a little bottleneck. Boy, I used to wear them out in this thing. I don't know that I've ever made a video back here though. Anyways, let me get everything set up and we'll jump back out here tomorrow. Now I fooled around the next morning and got to the stand late after the sun come up. These deer must have watched me climbing that tree stand, because I no more got set down and looked up. Here they came. And then for the next 25 minutes, a cat and mouse game went on between me and this doe. Every time I would try to raise my bow, she would run off and then come back. But she fooled around one too many times, and this happened. Good night. Me and that old doe played cat and mouse for 25 minutes. I think there's another deer coming. I gotta get another arrow out of my bag. I should have had this all done already. I had to look at that shot. She just wasn't giving it to me. It punched the arrow all the way through her, though. I seen it sticking out the other side as she ran off. Maybe she didn't go too far. Let's quieten down. It is still stupid early in the morning. See if one of those bucks show up. Well, it's getting on about 9 o'clock, and that little yearling came back, or that little fawn, without her mama. Y'all know what that means. More than likely, she's laying over there in the woods somewhere. So, my youngest son is out of school today. I'm warming up quick. I'm gonna run fetch him because he really likes to track deer, and then we'll go down and see if we can get on the blood trail. She ran off this way, Cap. Look right here. Look on this leaf right here, buddy.
Yeah, she did.
She's bleeding. See if you can find some more blood.
Think.
Ooh, right here. Look, she stepped on it right there.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, I believe it's that way.
All right, well, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I believe it went that way.
for sure. There's some blood there.
There. So it had to go this way.
There. Which way?
That way.
All right, lead on there, hound dog. We're not finding just a whole lot of blood, honestly. Had I not got that shot on camera, I would be kind of concerned about it. But since I got the shot on camera, I am convinced that I punched her heart. And what happens when you punch their heart is it just stops pumping. So there's nothing to pump the blood out and just throw blood everywhere to leave you a good trail. But usually when you punch the heart, they just run until they die. Not always in a straight line now. As the lights start going out and things start getting dark, every time they trip or stumble over something, it could set them in a different direction. But what I'm getting at is usually they're within a 100-yard circle of where you last seen them. What, Cap? Look right there. There's a tremendous amount of blood right there.
Where?
I see it up on that leaf. Right there in front of you. Look at that grass. Right there.
Where?
Right, look, right there. Right there. See it all? She must have stopped or
No,
fell over
I
or something.
see some blood right there.
Sure enough.
She's going this way for sure. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
What?
I don't know.
Deer.
Deer. Got it. So, it is not just theory anymore. William Tell Striker will in fact put a deer down, right?
Yeah, because this thing
All right.
headshot it.
We are working against the heat now. It's got hot. It's early season, so we got to get this thing cleaned, get it on ice, get that meat cooled down. So I appreciate y'all watching.
We will catch you next time.
Next time. In today's video, we're gonna give the little crossbows a break. If y'all been following the channel, y'all know we have been working them hard. We have shot some deer. Now, since it's youth rifle season this weekend, it looks like I'm gonna be getting a break too. I can't even hunt, but that oldest boy of mine, he has no problem being trigger man for me. What he's going to be using is a lever action Marlin 44 Magnum. It was one of my dad's old saddle guns. He bought it to hog hunt off horseback, and after he died, Mom gave it to me. I don't know that my dad ever got around to shooting anything with that gun. I have no idea. So we're going to try to bridge that gap today. We're going to do a little bit of shooting with it, just kind of mess around here in the cabin before season opens up tomorrow, make sure we could hit what we're shooting at with it. Then we're going to slip back there to the back where I've been hunting. Got a feeder. The only difference is instead of hunting up in a tree, we threw up a pop-up blind. We're going to sit back there and give it our best, put a deer down with this little old short barrel 44 Mac. Here is the bullets we're using. These are, I'll just let you look. They say WW Super 44 Rim Mag. I am pretty sure that these are Remington Platinum tips. They came, like, when I got them after my dad died, they just came in a Ziploc bag. So I've had to research them, but I'm pretty sure they are Remington Platinum tips. If there's something different, y'all let me know. We got one more coconut. We're gonna shoot it, and then, I don't know, maybe do a little more practice shooting. And then tomorrow season opens, we're gonna get down there and do some deer hunting. So lucky for me, the boy's a crack shot. Fire away, fire away. You better cover that ear up though. He would have hit a deer. he cut a hair on that coconut. Let me go set it back up for him. Whew, I don't know why that didn't explode. Let's try it again. Oh, goodness. He got it that time. We are ready. I don't know why I'm walking down there. We're done. So we'll pick you back up tomorrow. We have jumped forward like 3 days. It is the last day of season now, youth rifle season, Sunday evening. And we just haven't had much in the way of deer. And when I say that, I mean we hadn't seen a deer all weekend. And we have set it out. We even set through the rain one day. There was one buck come through this morning. I just seen him skirting through the woods, just glimpses of them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But nothing has came out there. I mean, short of a couple crows and a little squirrel that I think he thought he was a prairie dog. We've had no entertainment. We just been sitting there twiddling our thumbs in this blind. And I think the blind's the problem. I just threw that blind up out of nowhere a couple days ago. And those deer know it's not supposed to be there. So they're swinging wide of it. But I've noticed that overnight they're still eating the corn. I'm hoping they're settling down a little bit. Maybe something will come to that feeder this evening. If it don't, we just busted. It's just one of those things. We sat out here all weekend, didn't see a deer. You can't shoot what you don't see. And it's not like we're real picky. I mean, he is my son, so he's not above shooting tiny deer. He don't care. We don't even care what we see. We just need a deer to show up. a deer. So we're gonna get down here, settle down in this blind, and I don't know, hope a deer shows up. Now, like I said, we crawled off in that blind, got everything set up, but I was beginning to worry because it was coming right down to the wire, and we still haven't seen no deer. Just before I lost all hope, about an hour before the sun came down, a couple bucks showed up. But just as I suspected, they were leery of that blind. They wasn't having none of it. They knew it wasn't supposed to be there, and they just wouldn't commit to our shooting lanes. After a several minute stare down, one of them trotted over and stopped just in the wrong spot for him, right spot for us. I'll let y'all watch how that played out. Smoked him. Let's go, bro. Smoked him. Let's go, bro.
Let's go. Oh, he is dead 100%. Oh, he just wilted.
Full frontal shot, baby.
Nice, man. Oh, he's mine all day.
Let's go.
Yes.
My ears are ringing.
That's a loud bang.
That sucker stood there forever, dude. We don't have to be quiet no more. It's over. I didn't know he was coming back. I was just videoing. That deer came in, and I wasn't watching him except through the camera, and it looked like for a second he was about to bolt. There was a second deer with him. Did you ever see the second deer?
No, I never saw the second.
I didn't either, but it did bolt, and it had him spooked. And I thought, man, we ain't gonna get a shot. And I don't know, when he squared up, I told the boy, I was like, put it in his chest. Just shoot him in the chest. And he folded him up with that 44 mag, son. There he is. Not the biggest buck you've ever shot, but that's what I'm talking about. What do you think? That's a decent sized buck. I mean, come on, he's dead. You've been watching too much TV. What is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 point?
A little 7 point.
You hit him in the neck. Good night. No wonder he wilted. All right, we're gonna go get the tractor. We'll be right back. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're gonna go get the tractor. We don't drag deer around here. I don't know if y'all believe this or not, but he used to ride in my lap and drive the tractor. It wouldn't be as cute these days. Golly, time to get away from you. Drag him up in there. That's what I'm talking about. I don't even have to get off the machine. Thought for a second I was gonna have to get off the machine. Hey, we are racing against the clock. Hold on, so y'all could hear me. It's not so hot today, but it's fixing to get dark. I'd like to get this deer clean before it gets dark. So, as always, I appreciate y'all watching. We will catch you, I don't know, rut's coming up. Yeah, we'll catch you in the rut. In today's video, we're gonna go around the corner and get after some of these town deer. Because in these urban areas, their lack of natural predators and the lack of hunting pressure has caused their numbers to just blow up out of control, which I don't mind much. I enjoy hunting the deer. But that youngest boy of mine, along with several of the neighbors, want to grow vegetable gardens. And unless a person's on their A game, a deer will wreak havoc on a vegetable garden. Not to mention what happened to my wife's flower garden. She get all worked up. She watches this video. She put a whole bunch of work into growing a whole bunch of pretty flowers, and in one night, the deer stripped the leaves and flowers off every one of them. I kind of chuckled. She was upset. I get it. She put a lot of work into it, like I said, so we're gonna leave that one alone. But on a serious note, I come out the other day and there was a deer in the yard. I think the thing was trying to steal my truck. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go over to a neighbor's place where I have permission to hunt. He too has a vegetable garden, and the deer give him fits. He told me that they wiped out his entire tomato patch in one night. Everything was looking good. The tomatoes were about ripe. He left where he couldn't watch it and run the deer off. When he come home the next day, stripped clean. He's asked me to shoot every deer I see. He is just fed up with them. What we're gonna use is William Tell's collapsible survival bow. Now, y'all know if y'all follow the channel that bow will absolutely put a hurting on the fish. And we used it to deer hunt last week. It had absolutely no problem putting a deer down. That's what we're gonna use today too. It's been a while since I've used full-size crossbows, and I kind of enjoy it. So we're gonna leave the mini crossbows in the house. We're gonna grab that full-size collapsible bow. We're gonna get over here and I'm gonna show you this spot. See if we can get a deer put down. All right, we made it up into the tree. So this spot is a super awesome spot. Oh, it's way too hot to be wearing all this long sleeves and stuff. It's about 85 degrees, but the mosquitoes are terrible. Now, this spot, you can see there's a yard behind me, a house, and then a house in front of me here. So what it is I'm in a whole row of houses. I'm really pretty close to the road. The houses run along this road, and there is, let's see if I can turn around. I keep turning y'all around. There's a hardwood bottom on the other side of the road over yonder, and then a hardwood bottom way over there. And this little patch of woods right here, about 20 yards thick, the deer run back and forth between those hardwood bottoms, slipping in and out of these houses. Look at this trail down here. Good night. This is one of those trees, the wind's supposed to pick up a little bit today, which will mean the foliage will be moving around. You can get away with more movement when the foliage is moving around. But this is one of them trees that the deer just don't see me in. I am completely invisible in this tree. I don't know why. They just don't look up here. It's just one of those trees you find every now and then. You'll see here in a minute when a deer shows up, they will be right at my feet. All right, let me get the bow pulled up, get everything rigged up, and we're gonna get quiet. We're just using some Rage 2 blades. Like I said in that last video, maybe the video before that, I don't remember now. The Montex that I like using just got flat too expensive. I got these on sale from Bass Pro Shop, and they were like, I don't know, $25 a pack. So we're gonna use these until we use them up, and then we'll figure out something else. I'm not paying $50 a pack for Montex. I say I'm not. I might, but I'm not right now. So all we have to do now is just get quiet and wait on a deer. Probably won't be too long before one of them comes walking down this wood line. Oh, real quick while we're waiting on a deer, I'm gonna start doing member shout outs. And I looked on the analytics page a while ago, and our longest consecutive channel member is Mr. Dan Toller. I appreciate it, Dan. I appreciate you being a long time channel member. So, hey, we appreciate all our subscribers and really appreciate all our members, but Dan's the man of the hour. So now we're just gonna get quiet and wait on deer. Not too long after I got settled down and quiet, one of them flower eaters started easing down the wood line. to get another arrow in her. Well, I never aim for those spine shots, but sometimes it happens. Sometimes you hit them a little high and it spines them. You get a second arrow in them. No tracking job needed. Look, she had landed right there. Right there. So, what I'm going to do now is get everything together, get down, run back to the house and get Cap because, well, he just likes to be a part of it. And then we're going to get this deer home and get it cleaned. I'm enjoying using full-size crossbows again. We're gonna have to shoot a couple more deer with the little bows because that's just what we do. But I'm gonna milk this full-size one out as long as I can. Maybe we need to try to shoot a buck with it because there's no question that it'll get the job done. No question at all. All right, let me get down and go get Cap. Walk off in here. Come here. She's right in there. Just walk off in there. You'll see.
I don't care.
Just follow the trail. Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here.
I don't see no blood.
There's not no blood. She just fell over right there.
Oh.
What you think of that one? That's a big one.
Yeah. You shot two arrows?
Yeah, she dropped on the first one. Old Rage is getting it done. Second shot, I put a Montec in her because I didn't want to mess up. I had an old Montec in my quiver. So, anyways, like I said, it's early season. We're fighting against the heat. So I got to real quick get this deer home, get it cleaned, and get it on ice. So, as always, we appreciate you watching. What do you say?
We'll catch you next time.
Next time. In today's video, we're gonna get back after them town deer. Now, right after I shot that last one, not 2 days later, I was coming home from work and I seen an old sassy doe over there in the yard eyeballing the garden I'm supposed to keep the deer out of. Now, we're gonna use the reverse draw mini striker, got a 16-inch bolt. It's all still set up from when I went to West Virginia. We're gonna shoot it one time real quick to make sure the sights didn't get knocked off on the way home, and then we're gonna, I don't know, get out there this evening. Now, I better move that truck. Sometimes stupid stuff happens. We don't want that. Yeah. Now, since I know how this video is gonna end, I must remind you that I am hunting over on my neighbor's place under the agreement that I will shoot every deer that walks in front of me if I have a tag for it. The whole purpose is to lower the deer population. These are nuisance deer that are getting in his garden and he doesn't want them there. They're a problem. So, I don't know. I got a tag for this deer, so I shot it. That was what I told him I would do. It's not really an ethic thing. It's just what I did. So, hey, y'all prop up and watch how it plays out. It was an interesting evening. Man, I hate to put an arrow through the radiator of that truck. Something went crazy. This is the same bolt that I used in West Virginia. Same bow, same setup. Everything's the same, except for I put a lighted knock on it so y'all can see a little better. I just want to shoot it one time. Make sure that the sights didn't get knocked off in that trip home or something. And then we're gonna get out there this evening and do a little hunting. Let's put one right in the center. That right there is gonna work. All right, so everything's good. Now we just gotta wait on this afternoon to come, and we're gonna go get in the stand over here in town. I am in the stand, and it's a mad dash to get everything set up. I walked outside just a second ago to water the garden with Kat, and there's a front pushing through. It has been ridiculously hot. There's deer over there. I gotta get everything set up. We'll talk about this in a minute. There's already deer in the field. All right, so what's happened is a car came through and spooked them, and they ran past that house the other way, but I'm sure they'll come back in a moment. But like I was saying, we walked out to water that garden just a minute ago, and there was a front came through, and I could feel the change in barometric pressure. I thought, man, it feels good. And if I could feel that, you know the deer can. So I figured they'd be up on their feet moving around. I didn't even get in the stand before I looked up and there were deer in this yard. So we're gonna quieten down, try to get everything set up, and wait for those two to come back. Those two were fawns, but remember, I'm hunting in a place where the guy wants me to lower the deer population. He doesn't care whether they're fawns or adults. He wants them all shot because they're tearing up his garden, they're tearing up his wife's flowers. The same deer tearing up my garden over there. They're tearing up my wife's flowers. So if those fawns come back before the doe does, I'm gonna whack one of them. Anyways, we might get rained on just a little bit, but the front's gonna push on through pretty quick. And then after the rain, we still got 2-3 hours before it gets dark, so I'm excited about it. This is the first day that's felt like fall all year long. It has been unreasonably, not unseasonably, unreasonably hot this October. So, I really do. I have to quieten down. We're gonna just quieten down and wait. Real quick, before this rain kicks off, our channel membership shout out today is David the Bug Guy. Hey, I appreciate you, David. Now we're gonna get struck by lightning. Like I always say, we appreciate all our subscribers, all of our channel members, but David is the man of the hour, so I appreciate it, David. I appreciate you being a long time member of the channel. Good grief. Now that that's over, my goodness. There wasn't even supposed to be no rain. That was one of them extremely localized thunderstorms. Maybe I can get one of them cool shots now that you see in the magazines, where your bow's all dripping and covered with water, and, you know, action shot that you think, that looks cool. It is not cool. It is not even pleasant. Now I'm still pretty confident we're gonna see a deer today. Not 100% sure. But when I got to the stand, when I felt that barometric pressure change, everything felt right. I come running out here, and as soon as I got up in the stand, there were deer over here in the yard. And then a car came by and spooked them, and boy, they jetted across there. It was 2 fawns. I don't know where the doe is. So now the doe's most likely over in that hardwood bottom. The fawns are over yonder somewhere. So theoretically, as it starts to get later in the evening, they're going to be working their way towards each other. And I hope that they find each other right in front of me. At least it's not 40 degrees. We're still rocking on about 75, 80 degrees. So I could be sopping wet and just sit out here and not be miserable. If nothing else, we'll get to see how the bow performs when it is sopping wet. Water shouldn't affect it now, as long as it doesn't freeze the mechanism. Maybe we'll find out here in a little bit. Now, it wasn't too long after that rain stopped that one of them fawns started working its way back through the wood line. Now, I've been warning you throughout this video what's fixing to happen, so if you're still watching, what happens next shouldn't come as a surprise. that one. That was one of those fawns coming back. It is down out there in their yard. Y'all don't forget now why we're hunting. We're hunting this spot to thin out some of the deer. And the property owner asked me to shoot every one of them I had a tag for. He does not want me to let any of them walk. So when I'm sitting in this tree stand, any deer that comes in front of me, it gets shot. No passes here. That was the agreement I had. So let's get down, go get Cap, get the four-wheeler, get that little booger, and get it cleaned. Good job. All right.
All I could do was drag
We
it.
appreciate you watching.
We will catch you next time.
Next time. So we walked over here to where I seen her last, and that girl is leaking. Y'all look at this. I don't know if you can see it. All up on the tree there. What is going on, everybody? Let me get that hat turned around so you can see no shadows. I am trying to get an early start on deer season, but not in Oklahoma. Can't be getting an early start for season. Them boys in the green pants, they don't like that. So what I did was I jumped in the car and I drove all the way up to West Virginia to do a 100% over-the-counter fair chase public land deer hunt, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I come up here to meet with this guy.
What's going on?
Andrew Peters from Country Road Outdoors, and he's got me a corn pile set out, right?
Yeah.
He got me a corn pile set out. So I'm here a little bit early, day before season. We're going to do a little bow fishing.
Yeah.
He said that he told me he knows where there's some great old big grass carp is, so we're gonna kill the afternoon doing a little bow fishing. First, we're gonna grab the mini striker. Let's see here. I brought the mini striker with me reversed because, oh my goodness, the laws here are nutso. We don't even want to get into the laws. I can't even use a slingshot to bow fish with. Nuts. How do you live in this state? But this right here meets all the legal requirements in West Virginia. It has a 125-pound draw. It's got a thumb safety. We got a 16-inch bolt for it, so we are good to go. Now we're just going to shoot it a couple times before we go bow fishing. Make sure that everything's sighted in, still ready to go. He said he wanted to shoot a couple times, didn't you? Yeah, so we're going to get that done, and then we'll do a little bow fishing, and then when do we start deer hunting? Tomorrow morning?
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, we're going to jump on the deer hunting. Let me get everything out, and we'll shoot this bow a couple times. He got me a target set up right over yonder. He told me that I'm not allowed to shoot his turkey, though. He's got a turkey out there. I thought we could make a turkey hunting video. I don't know where it went. He said I couldn't shoot it.
Yeah, we better leave him be.
Golly. All right. How far is that corn pile from the blind?
About 15 20 yards.
15 yards. Let's step it off. 1, 2, 13, 14, 15. That'll work.
Yeah, that'll work.
How we gonna do this without shooting a dog?
We better get the dog out of the way.
We better get the dog out of the way. Well, if I shoot a dog, everybody gonna hate me. We don't want to shoot a dog.
No, we ain't gonna shoot the dog.
Let's try to shoot this real quick and see if it's hitting where I want it to. Have to use, like I said, a 16-inch bolt. That sucker protrudes out there pretty good ways, but hey, that's what the law says, so we're gonna follow the law. All right. We sell those bolts on thewaterswatters.com if you want one. I got just a collapsible stock on here. It doesn't remove. I didn't know the regs as far as having a stock or not having a stock, so I erred on the side of caution and just put this stock on there so that I wouldn't break no rules. All right, so let's see. Let's go for that red dot in the middle. That's a little high, a little high. That arrow had a pop, didn't it?
Yeah. You can tell them things have some power behind them to be so little.
Let's shoot it one more time, see where we're at. We just hit about an inch high. That ain't no big deal.
That would have done it.
That would have done it. We in the same spot. I guess I need to aim a half-inch low. I love these bows. They're pretty accurate. If you miss, it's your own fault if you shoot one of these. All right, let's switch around and let him shoot a couple times.
All right, am I good?
Yeah, you good. Just stick that arrow in there, and it's got that thumb safety on the back. You'll have to push that down.
Just like that right there?
Yes, sir.
All right.
That top pin, it's got 3 pins in that sight, so the top dot will be 15 yards. Yeah, it looks good. That dog.
Come on. So that's good, right?
Yeah, if it's pushed in, you should be able to hammer down on her. What you think?
You can feel the power behind that. That thing is tiny, but I didn't expect it to feel like that. I hit a little bit low, it looks like. I'm sure that was on me.
Let's see if you hit the same spot twice.
I think that could get it done.
I guarantee you it'll get
You
it
can feel the
done.
power behind that. Like that, or...
Yeah, that's working fine.
Alright, right here. Push the thumb safety in.
That's right where I was hitting.
Yeah. I'd say that first shot was a little bit of a flyer. That thing is tiny. I mean, look at that. The video does not do justice how little these things are.
All right, the bow's sighted in. We are going to go do some bow fishing and then do a little deer hunting in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, I know we jumped forward a little bit because I don't have nothing to show y'all. He took me bow fishing yesterday. He put me on some monster grass carp.
Miss!
Oh, you got this one. That one's real deep. Oh,
Missed
I
him
believe you
again.
might have got scales. But I think I missed like 20 times. I thought they was like a foot deep, and maybe they were like 100 foot deep. I'm not sure, but whatever.
That's deep.
I couldn't hit them for nothing, and we just kept going until I eventually hung the arrow up and broke it. And then this morning we drew a goose egg. I didn't see nothing but a little old squirrel on his bait pile. So we're back this evening. We got this evening and then tomorrow. I just got a good night. I can't even think. A Rage. Just got a Rage broadhead on there. Like I said, that's what we're going to use because the Montex got too expensive. So we're just going to settle in here and wait on deer. He says they show up, what, 7 o'clock?
Yeah, right before dark.
Right
usually.
before dark?
Usually now. You can't predict them.
Ah, it's a deer hunt. Let's get all the cameras turned around and just wait. We struck out. It just got too dark to shoot where we were at. So it was a smooth strikeout day. We didn't see a deer at all, except for right in the middle of the day we went fishing just to kill some time, and some deer showed up. I mean, they walked right out in the middle of the lake just to get a drink. Like, hey guys, here we are, just to taunt us a little bit. What's up with that, Andrew?
That's stupid.
But as far as like where we were hunting, we drew a goose egg today. That happens. So we're just gonna go down here, grab something to eat, hang out for a little while, and come back in the morning. We're having
I shouldn't be laughing. It's not funny when somebody feels like they're gonna puke. But he's trying to hold it because this is like the last morning we're gonna hunt. We hadn't seen a single deer. But he just told me he's puked out of a tree stand. Puked out of a tree stand so much that he's mastered the art of puking. I can't stop laughing. Wait, he goes like nothing if I don't shut up. In my defense, though, about 30 minutes ago when this started, I told him I was like, slip out of the blind and go home. It's all good. He's like, I ain't gonna do it. That poor guy, he's having a moment. Oh, I feel terrible. I've thrown up before, it hurts.
Got that over with.
Get better.
Yeah. It's crazy how instantly you feel better after feeling like crap all morning. I'm fine now. Let's get there.
We got the green light. Now we gotta get quiet.
Let's go.
She turned a little bit before that arrow hit her. Did you see it?
Yeah.
That was a long shot. That was the longest shot I've ever taken.
I couldn't watch it too good because I was watching through the GoPro.
That was a legit 22 yard shot. The longest shot I've ever taken with a pistol crossbow.
I'd have took it too because this was the last chance we could.
She was standing perfect, but that arrow took so long to get to her that she got turned just a little bit. So the arrow went in behind her shoulder. It looked like, I'll have to look at the video, and it probably come out her chest.
Oh my gosh. I'm sitting there trying to record and I'm shaking. I don't even know what shit.
There's another one. She don't know we're here, try. Look here. Oh, here, I'll do it with your phone. She's getting. We just reviewed that shot, and it looked like the shot was a little bit low, but that makes sense because it was about a 22 yard shot. And had she not ducked, I may have shot under her.
Yeah.
But she ducked into it, and it looks like I punched that hard. I don't know how that shot wouldn't have got her hard.
That looked good.
She did carry the arrow off with her, so I don't know what kind of penetration we got. We'll find out here in just a minute.
I'm not even the one shooting and I'm plumb tore up over this.
There's another deer down there that hasn't even ran off. She's still over there blowing at us. Maybe she found her buddy over there. Like, hey, Janet, get him, come on. There's people over there shooting at us. All right, we've gave it a little while. We've got out of the blind and come over here to where I seen something white, but I couldn't tell what it is. That's the road, isn't it? Back towards your place. Anyways, what I was saying, so we walked over here to where I seen her last, and that girl is leaking. Y'all look at this. I don't know if you can see it. All up on the tree there. Now, that's the first deer I've ever shot with an expandable broadhead out of a pistol crossbow. So I'm just not real sure, but we'll find out here in a minute. I do know the shot, like I said. Let me go over here. Oh yeah, y'all look at this. She is dripping. We may have messed around and got her heart, or at least an artery off of it. You said she kicked up right here.
Yeah, she looks like she kicked
There
up.
she is right there.
Are you serious?
Arrow sticking out her side.
There is no way.
That arrow, she must have fell on it because it like pushed it out.
Oh my gosh. That is crazy.
She didn't make it 100 yards.
Thank you, Jesus. Look at that. That is crazy.
That arrow came out good. West Virginia bow kill. The old Rage getting it done. That is the first thing. She's still bubbling. Old Rage getting it done with the mini striker. I appreciate it, Andrew.
I don't even know what to say.
Huh?
That is awesome.
Yes. How about that? We pulled it off last minute too.
No kidding.
So we what do we do? Just drag her on down to the road?
Yeah.
How am I gonna drag this thing down? I don't know that the camera does the topography here any justice. Like, you almost need a rope to climb these mountains. It is vertical. But there's a four-wheeler road right down there, and at least I don't have to drag it uphill, right? I'm gonna drag it down this hill. Maybe I'll let it drag itself, and then he's gonna meet me with the side-by-side down there. I will admit that right there was the easiest drag job I've ever done in my life.
I told you.
Easy money. So we are gonna get this deer loaded up. We're gonna get it down there cleaned, and then I guess I'm gonna head back to Oklahoma. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna check him? Y'all go check him out. I am convinced that he is the next Kendall Gray.
We'll see.
Check him out anyways. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. We're gonna get back to Oklahoma. Deer season starts up middle this week, and we're gonna start laying the hammer down on them
Now
there
it's my
too.
turn to smoke one over here.
Right. He gonna jump on it here. So, how many deer tags y'all get? A bunch?
A bunch, like a lot. I
A
don't
lot.
know exactly, but it's a lot.
He'll have deer videos coming. I'll have deer videos coming. Anyways, we got to quit talking. We got other places to be. So I appreciate y'all watching again. We will catch you next time.